All right, this is our weekly stand-up for Monday, June 17th. Let's start with the tech. I guess we could start with Bitlauncher.
Okay. So this week I've been working on the version one. That's what I called it. This release with internationalization and new landing pages for products and different things we're doing. That will be available version one that we AI for review to launch it this week, hopefully. There's an ongoing Sanity IO integration, which replaces CMS. You can give us a built-in editor that's better for handling translations and creating content. That's it, pretty much.
Yeah, let's talk about that offline as well because we're used to data CMS, so let's discuss that offline. The landing page. So you're saying this week, just I guess the different sections, right, of the website.
Yep, to review it all together with the marketing team because we need the content reviewed, the design reviewed, but all the information architecture of the website, the first version of it with all the links and all the different landing pages that they propose, that's there. So we just need to review it to get like the final version.
So that's fine. Yeah, so I would assume that it's just the structure, and we're still waiting for design. So they just have to help us at least for the design assets.
I designed it. Its code is ready. It's functional. So it's a website that can go. It's all done. It's a first proposal. I didn't know they were giving us the designs.
Design assets, just assets, whatever graphics or whatever we need to put up there.
That's why they need to see what I have so that they see the structure with everything that they put in the spreadsheet. It's now a website, a functional website with the content that I put there. They need to review it to tell if they want to move a banner to different place, like anything they want. I think I covered everything and also included like YouTube integration. So there's a bunch of new things there.
Okay, so yeah, let's discuss that offline. But yeah, also Bitlauncher, anything else on Bitlauncher? So that's mainly the landing page, right? Anything with deposits or anything like that?
No, that's on hold until we have this version with the sections.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right, let's just go on to the next section then. I guess it's just anything to do with the wallet, KYC.
Only some new reports, users using generic Android devices and Android 10 version. For some reason, some users are failing to use the Bitcash app to passkey. So I started to research once again any Android news or update. So far, we just need to guarantee that the users have to have enabled passkeys, the credential manager. That's the first step. However, I will dedicate this week to research more because yes, it's odd that they're having that issue again with their devices. Besides of that, there's nothing new. Only a new from recent, I need to set up the key once again. For some reason, the team got removed. I already contact recent support and they couldn't restore it. So I had to set up the key again. However, the domain is already approved. We just need a new key. I'll be doing that today and sending the emails to the team once again. That was unfortunate, really unfortunate for a reason. But anyway, besides of that, we have been working on the landing. We have a new content page called By Crypto, which is a recreation from the original, plus the new sections for KYC registration. And the blog is going to be redirected to Bitlauncher AI blog. The writing will happen early this week. It's a small change right there, so it won't take not too much. And finalizing, I have DBOR. DBOR, we move again to the Web 2 since the smart contract is still having issues. There's no updates from there. So we're moving on the Web 2 version. Right now it's around 24, but we're progressing more on this week, these 2 upcoming weeks. And ChainGraph, I already reached out to EOS Detroit. I'm waiting for their reply to whitelist my IP, my public IP, to test locally the ChainGraph to ensure that the changes are working 100%. But installation that is working. I think that's it from my part.
Okay, there was also a ESR issue or bug. Was that resolved? I saw that.
Oh, okay, there was a report. I have to check that. I haven't checked the video. However, if we are not seeing an error message when we log in or we're trying to use the ESR, it will be good to show error message that's saying, okay, we couldn't find your account, but I'll dive deeper starting tomorrow, to be honest. On this week, I'm going to give updates about that.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. See, we spoke last week on just starting the nonprofit no pre-mine L1 sooner than later so that we could launch Bitlauncher using that instead of the EOS network. So I reached out to John. He's open to it. He and Seth are discussed it. And so they're ready to get started. So we'll probably set up a meeting, a regular meeting, whether it's once a week or once every couple of weeks, to just help them get started on the new L1, essentially. The timing is good as well because EOS is upgrading to the latest Antelope Spring 1.0. So they're just testing it out on Jungle Testnet from July 1st to July 31st. And the major upgrade is for instant finality, which is really solid. So I think that's about it. So we're gonna have John, at least he's ready to get going to start reviewing all the necessary updates and code and how to fork the existing code. Let me see. All right. I think that's all for tech. Anything on the security side? Any updates there?
No updates so far. Same last week.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So we'll move to marketing. So nothing new on Coinband. We're just, since we delayed the pre-sale to mid-July, I'm waiting till we do a PR and then just have the KOLs jump in right after that. CrowdTamer, I did sign the contract, so we'll be able to test some ads even before or just around the same time we do the PR or even before, just to see what kind of title we'll have for our PR. So I think the ads will help us with that. Also help us onboard some people and see what our conversions are using ads. One of the ads I was thinking of is to do a long video ad where it's like a video sales letter. So I'm working on that right now. So that's using AI and using some samples that I've seen out there that are from popular newsletters. We could do like a 1 hour video, and I'm trying to really use AI for this. So anyways, I have this script. I'm just refining it right now. I got all the script pretty much done, or I'm close to done with that, and then it's just creating the videos. And we might use AI avatars for that. So I've had someone research AI avatars. And yeah, that was some of our marketing help is helping with that avatars and just being able to just use these AI tools to create these videos and contents and educational content as well. And then we're pretty consistent with Twitter responses right now with quote retweets. So it's for both the Bitcash org account and the Bitlauncher AI account, we do regular tweets that are quote retweets, also using AI. YouTube, I did one interview last Friday. I have to start scheduling a lot more of these, but I'm a little behind. I've gone through most of the contacts that I know, but so it's going to be a little bit slower. So I had to better outreach for interview requests on YouTube. So I think that's pretty much it for marketing. There's maybe on the business development side, I'll just mention it's also marketing, but we have lists for reaching out to angel investors. There's a couple outreaches. One is a Twitter DM. I had to follow up on that, but that seems like a really good one. I still have to follow up with the guy who can do that. The other one is they're just lists that we could either email or send a message through Twitter or LinkedIn for angel investors that would invest in kind of our size, smaller size. But anyways, so I'm working through and discussing with a couple organizations. We have one list, but then I'm discussing another list with another organization. I think that's pretty much it. Since I spoke a little bit about business, the token sales still scheduled for mid-July. The only hangup was legal, and so I'm continuing to work with legal nodes. I had a conversation last week. I was a little bit disappointed with some of the services. They are very low cost, so it's not we should expect a lot, but I wasn't sure exactly what legal guidance they could give without being like officially a law firm. So anyway, so just had some discussions with one of their product people, and they explained to me a little bit more about their process. So it's good. We save a lot of money. It's not that expensive. And if you go through a typical law firm, it's like tens of thousands of dollars. And so we're going the bootstrapped route, the affordable route. But we have to really just double check things, especially because You were not getting like the normal legal guidance, which would be incredibly expensive. So I think we're at our stage. I think it's okay the route we're taking. So anyway, so that I'll continue to work with them, and we'll probably set up our entity fairly soon. At least our first entity, which I think is all we need at this point. We'll figure out if we might be able to do the second entity, the foundation DAO entity, sooner than later, but we may not need that. We may not need that for the pre-sale. So it's just more extra if we do it earlier. So anyway, that's the business operations, marketing. It's pretty much it. The last thing is community. I don't know if there's anything to discuss on community Discord.
Nothing new on that part, though. I don't know if we can consider to do maybe a reward event maybe next month if it's that on target. But part of that, nothing new on the communities in general.
Okay. Yeah, we'll probably like we're paying for helping with the P2P side of things, and but I want to, since we're not really focused on the P2P, we're focused on Bitlauncher right now. I think we'll probably just cut our budget there a little bit and then just do a meeting once a month. And the rewards, yeah, will be just essentially once a month. So we'll do one since we're due for a meeting, and we haven't had any kind of recent meeting with the Nigerian community for P2P, but we can do that hopefully soon. And then every month afterwards, we can have some activities, and hopefully they'll be able to test out Bitlauncher as well. All right, cool. That's about it. Anything you need? Anything?
Just to check, there is a user request to cancel a P2P. I'd share that the details on the Bitcash moderators channel, so you can check it out.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I haven't checked the admin panel for quite a while, so I'll check that just right after this meeting. All right, sounds good. We'll chat for quick updates Wednesday and Friday, and then we'll do one of these on Monday next week. All right.
Good.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.